Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a quick little magazine review on the Option. This specific edition came out in January 24, January being the first month of the year. So this one actually comes with a special calendar inside. Let's take a look. To start off, we get a Blitz advertisement. Blitz is known for making a lot of cool aftermarket accessory parts. One of their most famous automotive part is the Blitz 03 three-piece wheels. You might be familiar with those. Here we also have some coilover strut tops, coilovers, and of course the springs. We also get a lot of cool, unique vehicles here. We're looking at the GR Yaris, which didn't release in the United States. This is a very cool car. The Supra, the Fairlady Z, well, the Supra actually has like a weird, kind of cool, different looking front bumper. That's cool. We got the Fairlady Z, we got the Type R, the Civic FL1, and I think this is a Suzuki. Or no, it's actually a Honda Beat maybe? I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people make kit cars of this. It's an S660. It's a Honda S660. I think they actually made a like a vintage version of this car. Well, back in the day, they made a car that was called the S660. Pretty sure. Anyways, we got the Skyline, which is in the United States, it's the Infiniti Q50. And then we have the Swift Sport. We don't get these in the States. We have the ImportWorx. We also don't get these. And then we have the BRZ, the RX, and the Roadster. These are pretty much the most common sports cars. Out of the 12 here, if I could pick one to daily, it would definitely be the Supra. Let me know which one you would pick in the comments. I'm curious to know because I know that we don't get these cars in the States. So I'm curious if any of you guys would go for one of these. Next we have a really cool Raise advertisement. It's an FD RX7 black with the CE28 plus N plus wheels. These are forged monoblock. Volk Racing, they're OGs in the wheel game. Meister S1. This is a really cool advertisement. I like how it spans both pages, but it's only like the front quarter. That's really cool. And you get the nice tire effect with the checkers. That's really cool. And of course the three-piece Meister S1s. This is of course a work wheels advertisement. We also have some other wheels here. Well, these are different styles. These are the Meister L1s, Meister M1s, S1s. Oh, I see. These are the three-piece, the two-piece. And I'm assuming these are one piece. That's pretty cool. Graham Lights wheel advertisement. Raise. Graham Lights is somewhat of a more budget version. I don't know if I would say that, but they're lighter wheels than traditional Volk Raise. More magazines. The calendar of the G1 Grand Prix series. We have a show in May, June, September, and October. Nice. DC5 Integra, FD2 Civic, underrated vehicles. Man, I really like Hondas, especially the EGs. Man, I love a good EG. Ultimate 660 GT World Volume 8. This is cool. Nice Touge session. This is an advertisement. Or advertisements. We actually have some Autosport magazines available on our website. Feel free to check out ImportWorx.com. Oh, here's a cool one. This is the Kuhl advertisement. I've noticed Kuhl recently at some trade shows. I've seen some of their vehicles, their wide body cars. The one that caught my attention was actually the wide body Supra. There was a yellow Supra at the SEMA show, and that one was pretty cool. It seems like they have a big emphasis on the GR lineup. That's pretty cool. You know, people say these are like the next S chassis. And speaking of SEMA, we have more SEMA coverage here on page 76. And here's a preview of what we're going to be looking at. 143 pages, not bad. More advertisements, and then this is a cool intro to the Touge section. Nice. This is the vibe right here. Late night driving on the Touge, MX-5 Miata, ZN6, Toyota, S13. Nice, with the aftermarket mirrors. Man, those S13s are so beautiful. Oh, and then here we get a nice little overview of all the vehicles that attended the Touge session. Very cool. This 180SX is super nice, and this S15 has a yellow cage. Yellow cages just stand out so much. I like them a lot. It's got to be the right color car. This is, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. It fits. And then we have here, if I am correct, this is Keiichi Tsuchiya. He's known for driving the 8.6, particularly a green one. Very cool. Suspension. If you're interested in suspension geometry, if you're interested in learning more about how to set up your car, here we have some information. Brakes. This is cool. Lets you know they're doing testing on different materials. If you haven't changed your brakes recently, it'd be a good idea to go check them out. LSD, this is a really important part, super underrated. There's not a lot of factory LSD cars nowadays. And essentially, if you don't know what an LSD does, an LSD locks your rear wheels, your differential. This kind of keeps it so that your wheels spin at the same time, versus traditionally they spin at different times. This is to allow better turning, and an LSD locks them together. That allows for better burnouts. This is nice. So now we have a taste of the front cover. We have an 8.6 Treno, AE86 Treno, and then we have a white FD RX7, first generation, the 93 bumper. Sprinter Treno AE86. I'm assuming it's a woman driver. And then we have a male driver for the FD, the Affini RX7 with the 13B rotary engine. The 8.6 is rocking, these look like Watanabes, but they look a little more like Panasports but definitely period correct wheels. And then we have the, I believe those are, man, I'm not sure what those are, but they look similar to factory. They're not factory. It's a nice 5-spoke design. It fits the white vehicle. Super nice. Wow. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. We got a yellow FD RX7, and we have some graphic kind of reminiscent of Initial D with the text here. It's like an onomatopoeia, I think is what it is. I'm not sure. So we have the yellow RE kitted FD RX7. I really like these small cutouts. That really shows me that the editors of the magazine kind of took their time to curate this. Like the words are even around the vehicle, and that's just cool. So this one has a GT wing, of course, like I said, the RE bumper. It's got fixed headlights. I'm really liking this big GT wing. Traditionally, well, for our personal build, I would prefer the OEM 99 spec, although this GT wing really makes the car so much more aggressive. It gives a whole different aura. And then the 8.6 looks very cool. It's got the green seat belts. Super nice. And it looks like a twin cam 4AGE. Period correct. Classic. Oh, here we have a Beamer M2 comp, I believe, and a Lexus. The Lexuses, the RCFs, these are very cool cars. I don't know how to feel about them 100%, because a lot of the cars in the Lexus lineup look very similar. I don't know if you guys get the same vibe. That's the vibe I get. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. And then the BMW M2 Coupe, correct. It had a lot of mixed reviews when it came out. I like the car. I probably wouldn't pay sticker for it. And it's a really nice car. The interior is beautiful, carbon roof, probably a carbon duckbill, quad exhaust. And then what I like about these Beamers is that they come with these carbon fiber strut braces. I'm not sure if they come with them or if these are aftermarket add-ons. I'm pretty sure these are factory, which is on the M cars, which is really, really cool. Something that not many other manufacturers are doing is OEM carbon bits. Here we have a nice map of the city. I don't know what city. I think this might be Gunma. The city where they filmed Initial D, or they didn't film it. The city where Initial D was based off of. And yeah, around the city, you get the nice Touge map here. Around the city, they have these, I think these are like manholes or the sewage covers. And they're all designed with Initial D logos. Super cool Initial D characters. I would love to have some of these as maybe patches or on a shirt or something. That's super cool. And then, so here we have the Touge lineup. Something reminiscent of the Initial D. These Racing Garage. We have some nice race cars here. This is really cool. A nice view of the GR86 with an S2000 Honda. These are underrated. A little rare, the AP2s. The GR86 is, of course, a legend already. I would call it a legend. And then we have a Feed RX7. These are very cool FDs, wide body. Man, this is so aggressive with the GT wing as well. and the color matched wheels. That's a very nice touch. I like the gunmetal on the black with the carbon hood. That's super subtle, super sleek. Love that. We have a nice drilled and actually that's just slotted, I believe, just a slotted brake setup with the 13B, of course. And then we have an RX8. These are super underrated. I absolutely love the way they look, although I don't know much about the reliability of it. I know that the Renesas engines are significantly different from the traditional 13B REWs that are found in the RX7s, FC and FD. These have different portings, these have different rotors, the rotors have different clearances. I believe these are higher compression engines, and these cars came out with a lot of issues, or maybe they just weren't cared for. I don't know. I'd be definitely interested to get into a RX8. Here we have Fairlady Z's, 3 Z34s, 2. Actually, this is Z33, this is Z34. Big GT wing on the 350Z, super cool. Then we have the TE37s, VQ engine, slotted brake setup, and actually big calipers. This is a nice setup. I don't know what to think about this big black license plate area. I'm not a big fan of that. We have a Touge, and then we have some race car drivers. You guys might know some of these. This is a very familiar driver. Then we have Video Option presents GR86 BRZ in. I don't know what that says, but it sounds cool. We have a nice Touge image of the GR86s. Now, let me know in the comments, white or orange? I'm going with white. Oh man, or both, or would you want the livery one? Man, pick between these 3 right here. That'd be cool. Actually, you know what? Just pick between the 6. Well, 5. Here it is. 5 GR86s. Pick your color. These 2 are kind of similar, I guess, but you know, pick your pick. S15 GR86, super cool. These cars are very similar, actually. It's kind of weird how similar they are. I never really paid attention to that. So GR86 and the Silvia S15. So if you can have one of these vehicles, I'm going with the S15. 86 Z31. Looks like a soarer. It looks like a video game. Okay, nice. More Touge action. Love the Touge. S15, S13, another S15, S chassis page right here. And then we also have an RX8. Can't ignore the Renesas. Touge is a way of life, man. Oh, this is an SR car. SR and the S15. Big turbo. Nice. HKS, the oil slick livery is so cool. Really like those colors. If you weren't aware, let me go back real quick. This livery, the HKS oil slick livery, is based on I think the owner of HKS was looking at oil spills on the ground when he came up with this idea. And if you've ever seen Well, if you're into cars and you work on cars, I'm sure you've seen some oil spill on the floor, but after rain, it looks like rainbow. And this is the effect that he got from it. And that's how he created the HKS livery design. Fun fact. Hypermax coilovers, sequential transmissions, big turbos, HKS turbos, nice. We get an R35, GR Yaris, and more. Very nice show. It's always really cool when the shows, the events, these are usually trade shows, but when car shows have like drifting or motorsports aspect to them, that's always super cool. Oh, here we go, the SEMA show. So I was here at the SEMA show this year. We have some videos of this car. All of these cars actually. So this one really stood out to me. This is a full carbon R32. It's painted with, I believe, candy paint. It's a translucent paint, so you can see the carbon weave under the blue. This is a really, really cool car. It's an RB26. It's a Greddy sponsored. RB26 DETT. And it's got a Motec computer. Super cool car, man. I don't know if you're familiar. This is the owner of this car. He went viral for saying carbon fiber. Pretty cool. Here we have nice green Corolla. Super cool. This is Randy from Eliminate's car. Super cool car. With a K-Series engine in it. This is a little subjective, right? A little different. I like it. How do you feel about it? I'm a really big fan of this Toyota livery. I was considering painting my 8.6 Corolla like this with the livery on it. Go white with the livery. We went a different route. Here we are. Okay, so this is a very crazy page. This one is a twin engine vehicle. This car has two, I think, K-Series in it. 2K Honda Ks. Yeah, dual swapped. So it has a front engine and a rear engine, and the rear is all tubular. It's a turbo. I didn't know it was turbo. The front's turbo, I believe. So the front, the interior is full custom. I think it's like an LRB type of dash. Super crazy build. And then after that we have Adam Alzey's 4-rotor RX7. This one, or 4-rotor Supra, Pandem Widebody Supra. I believe it's Pandem. Or it might be Liberty, I don't know. This is a crazy car. We have a video on it. Click the link down below to check it out. The DeLorean, super crazy build. Really awesome. It made me stop and stare for a minute. Yeah, overall these are all really cool cars. This is mostly from the SEMA Toyo Tread Pass. This is a Cam Cocalis. This is a really crazy V8 with an equal length header, I believe. Super crazy build. And then here we have a S13 full carbon. We also did a video on this vehicle. Super cool. Super Drag Festival. Here we are at a drag show now. Drag racing show, that is. And Tech Arts advertisement. Altezza, super cool Altezza. Oh, with the ITBs. Yo, that's, and beams. Yo, Yo, that's nuts. That's pretty cool, man. GT2 supercharger for the GR86. Super nice, super nice. Fairlady Z. S2000 Tuning now. Drift and Goku. Or is this Drift Heaven? This is Drift and Goku. S2000. Super cool car. Underrated. More AP2 goodness. Nice. Look at those shocks, man. The F22. This body kit is really nice. It's got the over fenders. I think this is a fender replacement. It's got a little accent to kind of mold into the bumper. It looks like the front lip is integrated in the bumper. Super cool. Wow, look at that diffuser. This is a Feels kit, I believe. We get the Blitz GR Corolla with the Blitz calipers and the Blitz computer, it looks like. Engine management. Aim Gain FL5. Cool car. Look at those side mirrors, very nice. Very nice side mirrors. This is an R35 GTR Nissan. These are really cool. They're still going up in price. It's crazy. But they're really nice, man. More Raise Wheels advertisements. These wheels just, they go good on everything, man. Ram lights. Turbo advertisements for the Supra. Here we have, I believe this is a dyno room. They might be doing a competition for highest horsepower numbers. Very cool cars nonetheless. We got S15, R34, RX7s, some Lotuses, Focus, which I think that's a Focus. That's a weird one to see here. RSX DC5, Evo 8, super cool, nice lineup of vehicles. This is the Q50, also known as the Nismo Skyline. Nice. 86 Impreza STI. Very cool. We're reaching the end of the book. We're finishing it out with a couple of advertisements. It looks like we got some dyno numbers on the graph. The GR86 with an exhaust. Maybe this is an advertisement for the exhaust. I like when they actually show power gains and before and after. It shows that they actually care about the product. Touch laser. Oh wow, these so. I'm guessing these are radar detectors for speed traps. And Corvette C5, very cool. You don't see these in Japan. This is still a car that I would love to get into. Never had the chance, but I would jump. And then we have Tesla's 1186. Panasports or Watanabe's. Very cool, very cool. Awesome. Nice, big NSX spread at the Rose Bowl in LA. This is local actually. Oh, you know what? This is Anthony Valenzuela. I know Sinister. Sinister. How did I not know this immediately? He was at our show. So this car right here, Sinister, the NSX, was our booth car at I believe it was Sunday Sessions in downtown LA with Vintage Japanese Motor Union and Auto Conduct and other. I'll drop a picture right here. Super cool car, super cool dude. Awesome to see him on the Option magazine. Super cool. You could just see the build. Nardi, Sabelt, half cage. Man, this thing is just built right. I like the yellow accent a lot. And then here we have some animes. GTO is a really good one. I recommend it if you've never heard of it. Supercharger. Tokyo Auto Salon advertisement. And that concludes Option Magazine 2024, January 1. Now, I do want to say this edition of Option is available for sale on our website, ImportWorx.com. This is a limited copy, right? Limited run. We only have one of these, so as soon as it's gone, it's gone. Feel free to go pick it up, check it out under our collectibles section on ImportWorx.com. This issue is for sale. You can have the same exact very copy in your hands. Thank you. Please subscribe.